Welcome back, everyone. Let's play Rule the Waves 2 as Austria-Hungary, episode number 62 or 63 or something up there. Wow, into the 60s. Here we go. Plowing forward. So let's look at these ships again. I had some nice feedback from several comments. I think we need to lean more into the SAMs because apparently they are very effective and it should be almost at the cost of anything else. They like destroyers, what do they need guns for other than defending, like dual purpose? That was the whole point, was to make them dual purpose. If they can destroy another destroyer, okay, fine, but pretty minor versus the opportunity to save a carrier. So when you put it that way, let's give them 5-inch guns or 4-inch guns or whatever. Make that all work. Probably 5-inch guns, but we'll probably end up. Oh, we already made these, huh? Well, we still have enough money to make another one. I thought we had a design that was underway. Am I crazy? This is the new design, is it not? Does this have a SAM? Are these... what the heck? I don't know what I did. Sorry. What? Give me a second. I feel crazy. Let me go back and take a look. Right, okay, I'm not crazy. I did design a whole light cruiser, but I ended up closing it without even saving the design. So we'll go ahead and start designing this thing again from scratch. It was going to be, it's got some interesting names, but I think this was going to be the Ausdauer. Oh, that was it. I missed it. Oh, there, I missed it again. There it is. There. Okay, so what we want to do is make this thing, it's a light cruiser. We'll put it at 9,000, put it in 31. I think that's what I would be using. 2.5 belt, 1.5 deck. Oh, 2.5 deck. I mean, I'd like to get this to 2 if we could. Conning tower can be 2, turret top 2.5 and 2, that's fine. Torpedo defense maybe. They're gonna end up being heavy cruisers pretty soon. Okay, this is where I think this is the really interesting decision we have to make. We want to get, like, this situation, by the way, is there a rate of fire? Yeah, there's not. Like, what's going on here? Are you saying that you're okay with this? Besides the unused displacement? Because that's insane. Okay, yeah, so we have 58 for HAA, and it does drop by half. So we can get this, but we don't have the auto loaders. And with the auto loaders, this is at 53, which is just pretty darn good. 6-inch auto loader. I think a light cruiser, to me, it just has to be like this. Okay, so we're going to clear the turrets, and we're going to go back, and we're just going to design it with... This is actually going to make it worse in terms of effectiveness against surface targets, because it's only going to have 8 guns, and I believe, if I put this over to the side for a little bit here, I need to put it over this way, I guess. Down here is fine. What do we have for light cruisers right now? We have 9 6-inch guns. We have 12 6-inch guns. So this will be only 8 6-inch guns. You could see that out of every light cruiser I have currently employed, none of them will have less guns than this. This will have the fewest guns. Now, what's the upside of that? I don't know. The upside is we'll be able to get SAMs, but we might be able to get SAMs without doing that. Let's put 2 quads. Ooh, that's a mistake. G. My mistake. Oh, we can actually put these up to triples. Maybe. I don't think weight is a big concern here. I only did it because of the AA positions, which is what I want to save. Put this down to 0. We don't want dual purpose anything on the secondaries. They just keep it like this. Actually, let me... Oh, okay, right, of course. So HA is only at 27. This is what I remembered before. We could add more guns, but I think we won't. Now let's get to the prime business here. These have to be center lines. We pretty much want to stick on as many as we can before they tell us we can't stick any more on. Cannot have more than 4 tubes. Did I do that? Okay, that's my apologies. You think all is okay. Okay, so what about adding yet another? Can we add another? Please. A number of medium SAM launchers exceeds effective fire control. Huh. What does that mean? Is this essentially a way of saying you can't have this many? I guess. They just don't want us to have this many? Okay, we'll get rid of that one since it was sticking over the bridge anyway. Let's move this one up here. And this one... Just move it... Nope, I wanted to move it up a bit, not down. Maybe just a smidge more. Too much. That's why I don't play this game. Dang it, that's just not where I wanted you to move. A little bit more. Okay, good enough. It's gonna have to be good enough now. This one just looks weird. Okay, that's the best I can do. Right, we're gonna keep this. Okay, unit machinery. We have more deck armor than what we had before, I think. We have torpedo protection, or at least we could put torpedo protection on, right? So 2 SAMs. Actually, I brought our weight already up. We don't need any of these guns, actually, because this is all... We only care about dual-purpose type stuff. I wonder if I could add non-center lines here. We can. This is also going to make this ship so deadly. It's going to make it really deadly. Let's see if I can just make this work. I mean, we could always cut down the... there's ways we can make this work already just by cutting down the speed or cutting down the deck armor. Deck armor, that's what I meant to say. I do like it having... I'm going to clear these and move them back from FG to IJ. Just because it doesn't... It looks a little bit funky. Ugh, God, again. Delete J and get H. Sorry, HI. It looks too front heavy. So just play this game here. I don't think that even going up by 500 is going to solve the problem. It won't. Okay, we can do inclined belt, which I think is worth, especially since we're doing the deck. All right, now let me think for a little bit. Huh. Torpedo defense. I mean, okay, these extra guns are not necessary. They're going to make it like terrifying. So we're back. Now we're up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So now we have a 10-gun broadside. It's not quite to the 12, which I think we have 4 triples, but this is close. It's 10 instead of 12, right? So it's close. The heavy AA factor is decent, but really I don't think that matters. I'm going to take them back off, you know? I think that that's not the point of this. 8 guns is still going to be effective, especially with this and the autoloaders and all that. It's going to be effective at shooting down. This is amazing that this having a director on no guns still makes a difference. I did not know that, but apparently this is extremely important. Note to yourself, please do not select director if you don't actually have somebody there. Okay, so now we can actually get float planes. We can do 1, 2, we can't. Well, we could if we just don't do a house. We could. Okay, we're crowded though. Yeah, we don't want that. All right, we'll take it back off. All right, well, okay. A new thought has just crossed my mind. What if we don't do anything but have SAMs and we get rid of the dual purpose armament? Or, okay, now I'm actually starting to think this is what we can do. We go back to 3 triples. We delete this guy, which is going to be more anyway than we can do. We're still at more guns than what we had before. Before we had 8, now we have 9, so that's good. They're auto-loaders, so they're going to be firing very quickly. And with that extra weight, we're going to put the dual-purpose 4-inch guns auto-loader this We have previously gotten to that. It's 59. We make it autoloader. It's at 81. Bob's your uncle. This is great. Okay, good. So this is something we can... 400? What the heck? How expensive is this autoloader? You gotta be crapping me. Oh my gosh. And we'd want the director now, so... oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it would have a very good AA factor, but... Man. We don't need torpedoes. How about that? It's a real head scratcher. And there's just a lot of different ways you can do this, but I know my priorities. My priorities have to be, okay, let's take let us actually scrap these torpedoes. We don't really need them. It would be nice to get auto-loading, but we don't need to. Could just put dual purpose guns on just like we've done with the other ones. The autoloader goes from 60 to 80. I mean, it looks 59 going to 81 looks bigger just because of the whole number psychology of the 5 moving up to an 8. But it's really more like 60 going to 80. Which is, I mean, obviously that's still an impressive benefit, but no. Okay, fine. The deck will go down. I don't think we need it anyway. 1.5 is good enough. Yeah, I think this is the right move. Okay, now we're sitting pretty. Get this up to 160. I like this. I think we made the right move. It would take a lot for us to get torpedo defense. Wait, what? Oh, I went the wrong way? We could get torpedo defense 1 if we decide to go up to 9,500. I mean, basically, it's a toss-up between... Sorry, take off this. Otherwise, we can probably put the deck back up. No, not quite. So we can get torpedo defense, which is actually, I think, more important. Will this torpedo defense 1 actually save our ships, though? I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna do it. Damn it, anyhow. Alright, let's get our 31 mines, lots of rounds per gun. So the the autoloaders, I'm just expecting that they fire faster, although is the game still capped at 4 rounds per minute? I think it is, because you you do see more guns firing than there are actual guns, but I think that just means they fired more than once in the minute. But I don't know if I've ever seen like 400 hits. You know, I mean, this is just, these smaller guns, even the 3-inch guns, are not firing like 6 times a minute, as far as I can tell. This is a good ship. I mean, I think it could be improved. But we got a heavy anti-aircraft. We got our 2 medium SAMs, which is the max that our fire control apparently really supports anyway. We managed to squeeze on some extra mines. We do have, I think this is actually the best dual-purpose armament. And this thing is also like a torpedo, I mean a destroyer's worst nightmare. If you're not hitting them with your auto-loading 6-inch guns, you're hitting them with your 4-inch guns. 12. It's either 9 6-inch guns or 12 4-inch guns per side. That is, that's deadly. Now 4-inch guns aren't going to be doing that much against, as much I should say, they still do something, but they're not going to do as much against 2,000 ton destroyers, but... Okay, let's save this and get it designed. Torpedo Defense 1. I should look at what it would take to do Torpedo Defense 2. And we'll see if there's any major technological advances between now and the next 3 months when we get the new design back. But I think that we'll end up building that. Our new floatplane scout is ready. Very good. We're getting a medium bomber. That's fair enough. Seems like a reasonable request. I don't really know what else I should be doing. Okay, rework the design is still... What? How did this happen? Oh, wow, it's... Okay, I think it's worth it to get torpedo defense too. Especially in the face of the fact that... I don't know what happened, but for some reason, we're getting like screwed on the weight tonnage. Just suddenly went crazy on me and went more negative. Maybe somebody can explain this. I'm not sure I understand why this keeps happening. But okay, we'll just put the investment into mines instead. Took me a minute to do the math, sorry. The brain is slowing down. It's getting close to bedtime. So we'll redesign it. We'll have to take the hit on redesigning. Although we've only done two things. We've changed the torpedo defense from 1 to 2. That was enough apparently to make it so this is a totally new class. Oh yeah, I mean we raised the displacement. That was everything. So I don't think there's any dead weight we could get rid of in order to afford that. Oh, maybe. Okay, so let me go down by 1. Yeah, what the heck? Why am I not doing this? So 20, 16. And we can actually drop this by 1 and get 8 back. So 24. That's fine. I'll do that because 160 is plenty. But I don't know why did that happen. We sold technology, but none of the technology changed. Why is it going more negative? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, please, if you've seen what I'm missing here, just let me know. I missed something. Or I hit okay on that and I don't even know what I did. Heavy projectiles. Okay, rework the design. Nothing changed this time. 9 guns. A light cruiser. It's under 10,000, so I like the fact that it's under 10,000 because I feel it's very hard for me to convince myself this is a light cruiser if it's over 10,000 tons. I can convince myself of that because it's under 10,000 tons. If only just barely. I have to say, unit machinery, inclined belt, speed of 31, torpedo defense 2 is just more than I was expecting. 81 heavy anti-aircraft plus 2 SAMs, so it's going to have good disruption, which is of course the point. And I could have nicked off some of these mines for a few light or medium anti-aircraft, but again, these guys are not, we do not care if they're targeted directly. We'll let that happen. So, wait, I think we're done. I didn't make any changes, so just close and build. Yeah, good. So we can afford one of them. We'll build 2. We'll build 3. Oh my God. 4 months. We have 4 months left on our second carrier, which will certainly be scrapped. But can we have a disarmament treaty in 4 months? I don't really need that carrier. I really don't. Okay, I'll go to the almanac if you won't let me look from here. So we already have one of them complete, I'm pretty sure. We have 2 of them complete already, and this would be the 3rd one, and they're great. Do we need a total of 9 carriers? Is 8 sufficient? Before we choose anything, I guess what we have to look at is go to the almanac and see who's building what right now. Yeah, like nobody's building any battleships. We're one of the only people building carriers. We're really one of the only people building anything, so nobody's really going to be punished by this other than us, which means that we're going to take an aggressive view. Okay, good. And France appears to be the final target. They certainly have enough aircraft, if I remember correctly. Oh, good. They're actually on the lower end of the side. Who we need to go up against is Russia. Like half of anybody else's value. Half of anyone else's number of aircraft. France has the second lowest, though, so that's good. Which is still a ton. And we will have more than 1,200 when things are all said and done, since I believe right now we have empty carriers. Oh, what are you on active duty for? Select all. Do we have active? Oh, we do. Oh, good lord. Carriers? Are my carriers on? Yeah. He's in good condition. The only person in the fleet in good condition besides, so I guess some of these heavy cruisers. We'll change that. Oh, good. We have some obsolete ones. What kind of ship are you? I mean, a destroyer, obviously, but are you the kind that I want to keep? Yeah, I think you are. Look at that weight remaining, but that's if we open for design. If we open for rebuild, we're probably, oh, good, we're not negative. So when we rebuild these, we can actually go up to the max of 16, since I don't know why these weight remaining values are adjusting. In my opinion, I can see them going slowly negative as a ship gets older, like maintenance, just deterioration of the ship hull. Some things you just can't fix. Yeah, but okay, we'll do this. Open for rebuild. We'll take this up to 16. I don't think it'll make a difference, but whatever. It doesn't really matter since... Oh. Well, we're not getting autoloaders on this, that's for sure. It's so cheap to get... What? It only increases our HAA by 1, though, so I'm not going to sweat that. Actually, much more important will be getting K-guns on, and I will take the mines down to 0 in order to do that. 14, go to 0. I don't care, I guess. Down to 1. All right, these guys are just going to lack the redundancy in fire control positions, but that's all in order for them to kill more submarines. Yeah, and look at that. They're going to have a single mine that they can drop off the rear. Makes no sense to even include that, but hey, we had that 1 extra ton, so there we go. These are actually pretty significantly changed. Arrows angle, I think it means archangel. Archangel. Forgot the word. Archangel, cramped. Okay, that's the thing. I completely forgot these guys had cramped accommodations. I don't think they've left the Mediterranean, but I have to make sure of that. Anyways, that's a good refit. We'll do that. And, you know, it's probably something we're going to have to watch out for on all our ships, that we're crossing 1952, about to be in 1953. You guys were built in 51, so you're fine. You guys were, wow, you guys are ancient. 1946, so 6 years, that's fine. 51, 46, 47, 50, so those are fine. 47. Oh, my God. 1943. You're old. Okay, so let's get these groups, the Tehran, these guys. Can I get all their... Oh my God, it's still happening. Okay, it works that way. We can kind of reevaluate too if we want this to be... I mean, it's pretty nice actually. We have 40 total fighters, and then 30 dive bombers, 30 torpedo bombers. I think that's an elegant ratio. It's like, I don't know, like I just can't see changing that. Seems perfect. How can we change things here? Well, can we get missile launchers? My main question is, can we get them on the sides? Okay, yeah, we can. That's fantastic. Now, unfortunately, what the hell's going on? What? I don't understand this. What? Well, I guess we can delete some dual-purpose guns because they're not that important. But yeah, what the hell's going on? What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? I just don't understand what is going on here. Okay, if we're going to delete them from anywhere, I think I'll delete the second most forward one so we just get this kind of even distribution. I think these are the FG. Okay, that gives us not even space for it. Okay, so we're going to delete more guns. We're going to delete the rear ones. Or maybe the forward ones. And now we need SAMs. I thought I just did this. Oh, I did. I put them in the middle. You can't put them in the middle. How can you put them in the middle? What? What? What don't make any sense. Where is this thing? You let me do that? All right. Well, I guess we'll just run with this. Man, these 5-inch guns are just doing nothing too. It's like 29. Yeah, we just don't even need these guns. Just get rid of we'll just take one. On the starboard side, because that's the tradition for whatever reason. There was a reason, right? Can we get another then? I'm not the one responsible for the engineering here, so you can blame me all you want for being stupid, but it's not my fault, it's the game's. Aft, one forward. They're letting me do it. Like, I don't care about fire control. In fact, this can be local only. Wow, that saves us actually 80 tons of space. My gosh. I'm going to do director. Oh, okay, there is a big difference. Improved director is like 4. Okay. So if we do local, oh, is it because it takes away the fire control positions effectively? Yeah. When you're local only, you don't have any fire control positions. Here's the question. Can you do dual purpose with AA directors and not have... Okay, why do I care? I don't even care about the dual purpose. It's 5. Why? Like, what is your major problem there? Stupid. Just take it away. We'll keep that. Doesn't matter. But all we want is... Does the AA directors... I don't even think the AA directors affects this. So let's take these off as well. Oh my gosh, it worked. Okay, this is what we wanted. Okay. Fire control's not the best type. Well, you could definitely say that. It's definitely not the best type. But we preserved our 100 aircraft, and we got 2 SAMs on, and we also preserved, and actually we can increase even the number of guns here. Oof, just can't do it. So let me get 2 more of these then. No, let's do this. Yeah, okay, good. So this is, I honestly think this is fine. We just deleted a whole bunch of guns which are useless. In fact, I would take off this gun if I can. Maybe, can I? Can I just have no guns on it? Awesome! Oh, that's so cool. I mean, it was going to be useless anyway. So our carriers actually have no heavy armaments, and I love it. I love it. That's great. We got 2 catapults, we got SAMs, and then we do have light and medium AA, like packed all over the place, and 138 more that we can pack on. This is even better. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, 30 and 50. This is so cool. I love it. Oh. All right. I forgot that AA directors, I believe, also help out with mediums. So we'll need to take this down. Okay, that's still better than what it was. I don't remember what it was, so I'm hoping that that statement holds up in the court of law. 25 and 40 is still a good number, and I like the fact they're even. I mean, I can't really explain how we have 25. I guess one's on the front or the rear or something, and the rest are on the sides, but maybe that's one on the bridge. Yeah, this is the captain's second-hand man holds a 50 cal. He carries a 50 cal around him. It's a motivating factor. Okay, let's I don't know why. I have no idea what the effect. I don't know if the game is coded correctly for what I just built. I kind of even guess it isn't, because we probably shouldn't be putting SAMs in the middle of the runway. But there you go. It happened, and I can only say that a designer has a hard time accounting for everything. We will use it to our advantage for now. 1947, 1951, so these are probably okay. The other carriers, we don't have any like desperate need to refit them. The Attilas are old, so we need to refit these. They actually have 8 directors. I'm sure there's a reason for that. They have 11 tons available, which we can probably put into dual purposing. These actually does absolutely nothing. Auto-loading, that does help, but you know, then we... How do we have auto-loading 6 and auto-loading 4, but not auto-loading 5? Come on, folks, research folks. It's not that hard. I say, without knowing anything about how hard it would actually be. Yeah, maybe this. Yeah, it would only increase by 1 anyway. I mean, the lowest, the brain-dead decision is to increase mines, but let's do this. Which one is going to help more? The K-gun? Well... Doesn't look like we have much choice. Both of them take us over our weight limit. A penny? I need a scrounge for a ton. I can get extra K-guns on this. Where can I scrounge for a ton? I think I'm going to end up leaving these guys overweight. 1501. A little bit overweight, but you know, they're going to have extra K-guns. Honestly, the ammunition on these guys is pretty low, too. Alright, well, let's just do this. The refit is only 53 a month, so I guess that's good. Fire control's not the best. So what if I just got better fire control? Is that going to take us up to max? Yeah. Now we definitely can't do either of those. We would just get 6 mines, which is not all that important. Probably better off even not done. The fire control in this might be important. It's not going to help the secondaries because we don't have director on those. Yeah, okay. I would like to get better ASW stuff, but who knows if that would even make much of a difference. And I think Advanced Director will help these guys in a fight, so we'll do that. They are landing 5-inch shells. It's not nothing. It's very much something, especially to the person who's receiving it. All right, well, who's next on the list of 1947, 1948, oh my gosh, how did these guys make it even this far without being obsolete? Same situation as always. Good, we can get forward ASWs on these, and this is a great destroyer. I'm very happy with it. Just trying to see what the effects of doing anything is. It's pretty minor. Good, so that basically tells me that this thing is fine exactly where she is. And look, we can get 2 mines. One for you and one for the other guy. Save and refit. Oh, just kidding, we'll be... taking those mines away. That's perfect. I love it when a plan goes, something goes according to plan. Or not according to plan in this case, and then it ends up working in your favor. Lacinas are okay. They don't really need to be refit. But as one of my newer destroyers, they haven't had a refit yet. I may want to refit them just because they'll get better things. Oh my gosh. How is it that they have so much weight available? I love that these have... Oh, I forgot they had so much... Wait. What? Okay, my mind's turning here. Don't think it's possible. No. Okay. Just had to see. That's just not possible on destroyers quite yet. We're going to need small SAMs for that. So in the meantime, we'll do the same thing as we're doing for all the rest of our folks. Same old, and 16. That's a good number. We got 10 torpedoes on that, 2.5 tubes, quintuple. 10,000, we're losing 10,000 a month. It's fantastic. We really know how to run a budget here in the Tortuga camp. A lot of obsolete corvettes. I guess we might as well get this out of the way. Alright, so you get redesigned and you pretty much... Oh, you can actually get this. So this is a refit we want to do. They are currently at 4 ASW. I don't know if this will make a difference because they are minesweepers as well. Can you put mines on these? Yeah, you cannot. I knew that. I knew that. Just had to check again. Oh, we don't really care about any of that stuff. Just only care about ASW on these guys, I'm afraid. And thankfully that doesn't make much of a difference. Here. Rebuild, get this. Just checking. I don't really... I'm not even going to look at anything else. Monthly cost of 11. So cheap. Alright, some of these guys are in Northern Europe, so we'll have to wait on those until we get replacements. What? Oh. I already have a design for these? Huh. Fleet. What? There we go. I assume that's the same one. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, obsolete, obsolete, obsolete. There's two more. These are... Do I? Okay, I have no class. Then we have to rebuild these. Same old story. Yeah. I don't know how I did that. Okay, fine. And then these guys. Same old. Nothing else. I wonder if we could get float planes on those guys. I think you can. It would just be expensive. We want to keep the maintenance low. Alright, so a lot of these guys are waiting for refits because they're still in Northern Europe. We'll get these guys as well. Look at that. Lots of changes we can make here. But these guys are so ancient. They're 600 tons. I don't even know if this is going to make a difference. They're at 6. I think we'll just... I might even just scrap these guys. The 600 ton, I believe... Oh, no, they're so cheap. Forget it. No, you're going to leave them exactly how they are because they're so cheap. So cheap. And then everyone's in Northern Europe. Good. We'll just wait 1 month. Modern jet aircraft are more powerful, but also more expensive than earlier aircraft. They want to buy something, go ahead. And I guess we'll just save it here. So it's about 40 minutes in. A design episode. Well, a lot of designs, little tweaks, because we had to do all our refits. So the fleet has been given a big facelift in preparation for it looks like, one would surmise, war with France. But you know, those events can randomly fire and change the geopolitical landscape on just in a moment's notice, on a month-to-month basis. So we'll see what actually ends up happening. That'll happen in the next episode or even beyond that. Until then, thanks for watching, stay safe, and take care.